This podcast is brought to you with the kind support of Harbour View Equity Partners. Harbour View Equity Partners is a global investment firm focused on opportunities in the entertainment and media space. Founded by Charisse Clark-Soares, Harbour View is a long-term investor in content with an industrial platform built to protect, optimize, and enhance the legacy of premium IP. With a vision of becoming a true stakeholder in the global value of content, Harbour View believes creators deserve a seat at the table creatively and economically, owning their narrative and maximizing value for all. In celebration of our partnership with Harbour View Equity Partners, we have chosen a separate piece of music for each podcast in Series 1. We hope you enjoy it. I'm Aoife Devitt, and it is hard to believe that we are back for our fourth year of the Fiftyfaces Podcast. In Series 1 of 2023, we hear about unorthodox beginnings.
I think the world of investing for me really started with a small business venture at age 12. I had a small chicken business, essentially price arbitrage on chicken when I was 12.
And formative ones.
My dad was a securities analyst, and my uncle was a portfolio manager. So we had family dinners Friday nights at my grandparents' house. And a lot of the talk really was about stocks and the markets and sports. So I really grew up with it.
We hear about the benefits of creativity.
Growing up, having a parent who was an artist gave me a really interesting sensibility around seeing the world from a systems perspective, seeing the whole picture and how all the elements come together to create something bigger than itself.
And the power of preparation.
Debate it's a very interesting activity. You really have to be on your toes. It was great training and a lot of fun.
Our guests talk about the need for physical fitness.
I think dance really offers me so many different things in life. First and foremost is the beautiful artistic creative side of it. The second piece of it is the fitness. And that also helped me to be able to handle a lot of physical demand.
And we hear about careers that have evolved beyond personal success.
I think there's a talent pool which has been missed for a long time, and that is people who don't necessarily have university education and don't even necessarily have a CV that reads too well of school qualification.
Into a desire to make things better.
So you've got a hyper-engaged industry meeting what I would call hyper-unengaged consumers. I think consumers are often bored of financial services products. And if they're not bored, they're often scared of them because of their complexity.
And to forge one's own path.
But I got really hooked on investing and I decided to take it further into something, an actual regulated fund.
We can't forget what we continue to overlook.
Age is the one D&I characteristic which kind of isn't on the main agenda. It's very much left to one side. It's almost an acceptable form of discrimination.
And about the people who are often forgotten.
Being able to provide support to people who, frankly, everybody needs financial planning. But I think that sex workers in particular, at the time when I launched my firm, didn't really have a lot of resources for financial planning. And honestly, probably felt a bit judged if they would go to a traditional financial planner.
So join us from next Tuesday to help us kick off the new year with these 10 compelling stories. You can find all of our podcasts on the Fiftyfaces Hub, as well as on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts. You can support our series via Patreon at the link on our Fiftyfaces Hub. Thank you so much.